So I was just messing around in San Francisco doing some stunts using spits. So hopefully, that video will be available. I think it's already there in my Twitch channel. I'm gonna push it out to YouTube after I finish playing today. But so as I mentioned in that video, what I'm going to do right now is to cross over the Dover Channel between UK and is it France or somewhere else? But that little channel between UK and then the continent, Europe continent, or whatever you call it, however you want to call it. So I'm going to cross that, but in doing so, I'll be using Autopilot. I was messing around with the flight simulator this morning, and I saw this one guy's YouTube video, which was really super helpful in terms of using the basics of the Autopilot, the Garmin G1000, I believe. So I kind of picked it up on that. So rather than me just keep trying to pitch the trim down and up and move the yoke here and there, if I were to just set the Autopilot, the only thing that I need to do is to make sure my mixture is correct, and also to just adjust the throttle and just change some numbers here and there, and then we can just enjoy the scenery and hope it works. And yeah, by doing so, I should also be able to read the map, and that's what my plan is, and hopefully everything works out. And just like my usual flights, I'll try to do the cold start, and then from the cold start from the airport parking lot, and from the departure airport parking lot all the way to the arrival airport parking lot. So that's what my plan is. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Let's see. So I believe I'm in this small, like a narrow path of water. This is the Dover Channel. So what my plan is, I want to start from Paris. I think Paris looked pretty good whenever I started. Whenever I flew around yesterday. So hopefully the weather is better, and it's a little bit earlier, I believe. So maybe the scenery may be better. So I may mess around. I'll start from Orly, which is like a bit south. I think it's still like a Paris, but a bit south of downtown, where all the tourist attractions are. So I'll start from here, head up north, and kind of mess around in the downtown Paris area, and then I'll just keep heading up north. So from the takeoff to the messing around in the the Paris, I'll just do it manually. And then once I'm done with flying around and seeing all the things, then I'll set the Autopilot to, let's see, what are some good point of interest that I can actually point on. Maybe I'll just head up. I'll set, what is this airport? This is Cliffs of Dover. It's not really an airport. So maybe I'll set the destination as, maybe I should be going a little bit around. So depart from Orly and then go a little bit north. This is like a northeast. So I'll go there. I'll mess around and I'll use this as my waypoint. Les Queen. I don't know what country this is. We'll go and figure out Les Queen, or LFQQ. And then from here, if I set the Autopilot to, I believe that's Heathrow. Yeah, that's Heathrow. So if I were to set it up, if I do it correctly, that means I will be flying crossing the Dover Channel. So that's the ultimate goal for today, and hopefully it works out. But let's see how long it takes. Oh, let me change the plane first. So that's the plan. So that was my little briefing, pre-flight briefing. And just in case, I'm gonna use one with the water ski or floats. So this is what I am used to. Forget the water ski. I think this has the same functionality without the water ski. Is there a body of water that I can actually land on? Maybe Dover. Maybe I'll just fool around and maybe I'll just land at the Dover Channel. So I'll just take the plane with the floats, and then mark this as the departure port. I don't know what's going to happen if I were to set Heathrow as the arrival airport. I don't know whether it's gonna have the path straight for me from here to Orly to Heathrow, like a direct line, or I don't know whether I can fool around. But I'll just let them know this is what I'm gonna do. Heathrow. Heathrow. I'm not gonna put the destination. I'm just gonna fly around, and then once I get there, I'll just request the permission to land, and then get whatever the taxing clearance, and then park it there, or start from parking. Hopefully, it doesn't really take that much time to get to the runway and take off. But this is the plan. So let's see. I'm gonna fly out. Hopefully the weather's good. What's that place? Cessna 172 is the most produced airplane in the world. Newer models of the Cessna 172S are equipped with the Garmin G1000 glass cockpit. That's what I'm going to use. Full speed of the Cessna 172S with flaps fully extended is 40 knots, I believe. Some good tips and tricks or the knowledge around the Cessna 172s. I'll be using Garmin. Initially, I thought the Garmin's only made the car GPS, but I guess they are into the GPS space for everything. So right now we're looking into the Orly airport. I see my Cessna with the floats. Okay, I see the pushman. I don't know what the right terminology is, but why's that car backing up? Show off. Okay, ready to fly. So, just turn everything on. So I need to alternator, battery. I'll put the lights on, beacon, land, no, taxing, no. Nav, strobe, okay, on. Avionics, I'll turn them on. So initially, I thought these two screens are totally different. I mean, in terms of what it's displaying, they're different, but essentially they are the same, machine or the same piece of hardware, just showing different information. If you see all the knobs and the buttons, they're pretty much exactly the same. The one is showing, I don't know, HUD or the HUD with some basic information, and the other one is showing the
Okay.
Okay. Job, I guess. So it's continuing on. So the other screen shows the map or the navigation screen. So, and I kind of figured out quick shortcuts for the ones who are using keyboards using with your Xbox. So Control 1 focuses on the main screen, and then the first screen, which is right in front of you, and then Control 2, it focuses on the secondary screen. So I mean, which is quite handy. And if you press the end key, that kind of toggles between the view from outside, inside cockpit. So I think that came in really handy. Okay, enough said. I'm gonna ask for the clearance first. So ground, tune into the tower. Not 80s. Not depart north.
Orly ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha with Sierra request taxi to the active departure to the north.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 25 using taxiway Charlie cross runway 20 Charlie. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Runway 25.
Taxi
Okay,
to and hold short runway 25 using taxiway Charlie cross runway 20 Charlie Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
I have the path. Okay. Let's ask this guy to push me. Ground services.
Orly ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha pushback request accepted.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna cut some time. So before I fly off, I need to put my parking brake off. Okay, parking brake off. Oof, oof, whoa, dude. Man. Sure, 100%, which is good. Throttle. I'll just do it like 13%. Fuel selector, all, which is good. So I think I'm all set. Do something. Good. What happened? Oh, this is weird. Maybe did I put the parking brake while I was doing it? I'll have to ask him to stop.
Orly ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting the end of pushback.
Oh man,
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha request to end pushback received.
Bug or something? Man, I'm kind of tilted. What happened, dude? Good job. Man, looking into the sky. Is my parking brake? Let me just double check. My parking brake. Parking brake is off. That's weird. It's buggy.
Orly ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha pushback request accepted.
And this guy just spawned from the middle of nowhere. Pushing me? Buggy. Aircraft is doing a wheelie. Forget about it.
Orly ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting the end of pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha request to end pushback received.
Start the engine. Doesn't really work. On turn. Let's use my pad controller. buildings on
Sierra Alpha, hold position, caution other traffic.
And it's like what a mess.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, continue taxi.
I need to do this right. My big trip, but it's not really letting me. Now I'm back on the ground. Phew. Cut corners. Maybe not. Down, apply some brakes. Going above 20 knots. Be extra careful whenever I make a big U. A couple of times I've flipped while trying to turn higher speed, so I learned my lesson. It's nice and slow and smooth. Okay, well, I guess it's not so slow. Some brakes. Man, my runway is that far. Let's continue on. Go grab your coffee or something. It's gonna take me a while for me to get to the runway and take off. To the Starbucks too. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah. Downstairs to grab my coffee. Maybe once I set my autopilot, I may run downstairs. I mean, and grab myself a cup of coffee. Yeah, maybe. That's what the autopilot's for. I'm going too fast. Orly is a big airport. I didn't realize that the Gaulle was the major. I'm sure, I mean, it is the major, but I didn't know Orly was this big. I'm almost there to my runway 25. You guys see it up there? A little bit too fast. And I could have just started from the runway, but I don't know. I'm just a weird guy. I just want to start from scratch, turning everything on my own, and then myself to the runway, taking off. We're almost getting there. It's only less than a half mile left. think that's the runway. So before I enter, I'm gonna make a complete stop. And look at the premises, making sure nothing is coming in or, oh wow, by aircraft. Looks clear. I'll continue on. This is the end of the runway. Where are you telling me to go? Only to make another turn. Whopping 360. Look, this is my runway. Align first. I should have requested the clearance before getting onto the runway, but I'll stop here. I'm applying my brakes. Let me go back to the clearance. Or
Orly Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha ready for north departure at runway 25.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha hold short runway 25. Traffic is generic on the runway. Alpine 4220 exit runway when able.
It's asking me to wait.
Short runway 25 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Let's get onto the runway. Hopefully, I mean it's okay. Just gonna wait and see. Just gonna turn the throttle down. Maybe I'll
Orly Tower, Air France 42611 3 miles east inbound ILS runway 25 approach. Air France 4261 Orly Tower. Altimeter tree 0.15 wind tree 11 at 17.
exit off
Cleared ILS
and then
runway
wait from
25
there.
approach.
Just wanna make the runway
Alpine
clear.
4220 turn next taxiway. Cleared ILS runway 25 approach Air France 4261.
Here.
Alpine 4220 turn next taxiway.
Come in. Come on.
Orly Tower, Air France 622516 miles east inbound ILS
What am I
runway
doing?
25 approach. Alpine
This is-
4220 turn next taxiway. Air France 6225 Orly Tower. Altimeter tree 0.15 wind tree 11 at 17. Cleared ILS runway 25 approach. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
Okay.
Alpha altimeter tree 0.15
North departure
wind tree
approved.
11 at 17.
Finally.
North departure approved.
Nice.
Cleared for takeoff runway
you.
25.
Roger that.
Air Portugal 456 heavy wind tree 11 at 17. Cleared to land runway 25. Cleared ILS runway 25 approach.
Oh,
Air
jeez.
France 6225.
Stop talking so I can acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Air France 4261 follow the Airbus
Okay,
A20N
gonna
on
take
final.
off.
Wind tree 11 at
Throttle to the
17.
max.
Cleared to land runway
To align to the
25.
center of the runway. Seems like
Cleared to
always
land
it takes me
runway
at least
25 Air France 4261.
minutes to
Clear to land runway
get off the
25
airport.
Air Portugal 456 heavy.
Hold on, I'm at runway
Air
25.
Portugal 456 heavy go around.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up a bit.
Air Portugal 456 heavy contact Orly approach on 124.45. Good day.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
124.45 Air Portugal 456 heavy.
Not really aligned to the runway, but that's what I'm trying to do right now. Slight
Don't
tweaks.
sink. Don't sink.
I'm not trying to sink, but it's kind of hard to pick up speed.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Kind of hard to
Don't
see.
sink.
Let me just do this. If you see this, so
Cessna Golf Sierra
Left.
Alpha. Continue for north departure.
bars to the left, I mean that's the airspeed, and bars to the right, I mean that's the big bar, that's the altitude, and then there's another small number right now, like 300, 250, 200. So that's the vertical speed. So if I pull up, the vertical speed is right now 350, 300.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Yeah, right now I'm sinking because I mean the vertical speed is like negative. But it's a bit hard. I mean the airspeed is like,
Turn next taxiway.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
jeez, it's like a mess. Oh, at least I'm heading north.
Ears down for
Live
runway
on
landing.
going to
Ears down for runway landing.
the gears down for the
Gears down
runway.
Airphone 6225. Follow the aircraft on the runway.
For runway landing.
Windway 11 at 17. Clear to land runway 25.
Ears down for runway landing.
Clear
For
to
those
land
of you who are
runway
using
25.
keyboard with your Xbox, the shortcut for retracting your landing gear, it's left Alt and G.
Ears down for runway landing.
Take it back, maybe it's just G. Yes, it was just G. So if you see it,
Ears down for runway landing.
rear one goes in first, and then they flip it up, and then fold it in the front ones as well. And then I
Ears down for runway landing.
need to shut that
Ears down
stupid
for runway landing.
warning sign off.
Ears down for runway landing.
Airphone 4261. Turn next taxiway.
To head north.
Ears down
That's
for
north.
runway
I see like a downtown.
landing. Ears down for runway landing.
Orly Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha continue for north departure.
Let me make my heading to 360.
Ears down for runway landing. 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 Ears down for runway landing.
Airphone 4261. Turn next taxiway.
Ears down for runway landing.
So compared to yesterday I was flying around around dusk, so and it was a lot cloudier. But today, I mean, it looks a lot
Airphone
clearer.
6225. Go around. Airphone 7565. Follow the aircraft on the runway. Windway 11 at 17. Clear to land runway
In terms
25.
of the altitude, maybe I'll just start using the autopilot and just at least set the target altitude. Maybe I like this 110. So first, I need to turn on autopilot, and then altitude hold, and I just need to adjust the altitude.
Good day.
I'll make it,
Clear to land runway 25. Airphone
1100.
7565.
and then since I'm higher up, I just need to adjust the vertical speed.
875. Airphone 6225. 75. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Okay, I'm leaving the airspace, so frequency change approved.
Turn next taxiway.
Orly Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha frequency change.
So, if you were to look at my screen, bottom right, see how the velocity, the vertical speed is now trying to set it around, hopefully it's doing the right thing. What did I set the setting as?
4261 exit, runway with able.
Let's see, vertical speed. Oh, I didn't set the setting up. Vertical speed. It's doing its own thing, so
Air France 7565, go around.
you see this is Paris.
Turn next taxiway. Going around Air France 7565.
That's the Eiffel Tower.
7565 contact Orly approach
And
on
if I make,
118
if I adjust the altitude on my own, I think it's going to cancel the autopilot. Yeah, you see the thing? So that means my autopilot got canceled because I was doing the manual maneuver. This is the Pantheon. I think I've been there. Picture. Oh, Luxembourg Palace. Oh, this is a nice park. I forgot the name of the park, but it's a really nice big park. There. Yeah, that was really suiting. Similar areas that we have seen lost yesterday. So far, it's everything is going according to the plan. That's in Valley Gas. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I only know Eiffel Tower. I've been there. It's Eiffel Tower. I have to take an elevator up. Then it's tiered. So they sell two different tickets, I believe. One that goes all the way to the top, and one that goes kind of towards the middle. Here, or in terms of how they did the city planning, it's like a pizza slices, but it's got a feel to it. Not bad. So this is Paris. That's the Arc de Triomphe. Cars going nowhere. But doing that, I flew around Paris yesterday. I guess my main goal, for today, is to go across the Dover Channel. And I haven't been to the London area in this game, so maybe I will just fly around, mess around the London area before I do a touchdown in Heathrow. So let's see, I'm heading up north. I'm gonna set the autopilot for now. Autopilot altitude at 150. Let's be safe. Okay, and then heading, I'll make it. This is how I changed the heading. I'll do. It was like slight northeast. I'll do like a 10 degrees. No, maybe too much. Maybe 5. I'll do 10. Yeah. If you see, now I'm holding the position. I mean, this is the hold. So 10 degrees. So that's like almost north. And autopilot, this is the autopilot indicator. It's on. And altitude, I set it at 150. But I also need to adjust the vertical speed. Or, no, let me just use this. FLC. Light level control. I believe that's the name. Doing something? No, maybe. I mean, I'm at the target altitude. And then what I'm gonna do, I mean, that's just a rough estimate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at the map and making sure I'm heading to the right place. So map-wise, let me just use my map control. Zoom out a bit. This was the target airport, and if I were to go here and then go to the Heathrow, I think LFQQ, then I guess it will we will be able to see the Dover Channel. So let's just try to set that as the target. So in terms of setting navigation, it's like I mean, a lot of buttons. Initially I got like super confused, but now I mean it works for me. I mean it makes sense finally now. So I need to look at the airport direct to. Space. Somebody's just doing without getting the approval. Okay, so I set my airport. This is the airport that we saw from the initial map. So enter, activate. Yes, and then I'm gonna change to net mode. And if I were to look at my navigation screen, now you see the path. So I think, I mean, what it's doing is it's doing the applying the autopilot based on the path that I entered. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully I have enough fuel for it. But I'm just gonna let it sink. And have it go. Get there. Maybe I'll just land there. I mean, I'll look at the fuel condition, but I will keep my plane around this. Now it's navigating. without any problem. Everything is set, autopilot set, navigation set. Let me just double check. Nav set. So let's just look at the scenery. I've set the altitude around 150. So hopefully it's not sinking. Let me just double check altitude hold. It's 150. Leveled. So I'm going to do given that this is the autopilot, what I'm going to do, let's get a look at the scenery. I'm just going to place my order at Starbucks. See if it works. Not placing the order, but just not touching the controller and just let the plane fly on its own. I'm going to place my order, go downstairs and pick up my coffee.
Outline 4066, turn next taxiway. Outline 4066, turn next taxiway.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just place my order at the Starbucks downstairs. I'm not gonna touch anything. Well, hopefully the autopilot works. So I will leave it. I'll put my microphone to mute, but I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. But you guys just enjoy the scenery, and I'll be too. Like if I got back early. But let's see how it goes. Testing autopilot. For now.
Outline 4066, turn next taxiway. 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 Outline 4066, turn next taxiway.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's actually raining outside. I thought it was just a bit overcast. But yeah, see the Delta sprinkles. It's been a while since we got rain down here. But I'm also amazed that this thing hasn't crashed and it's just keep flying. And this is amazing. Altitude around 1500 as I said it. Speed around 120 knots. I mean, speed I didn't know to set it. I mean, I still need to manually adjust the throttle, but that's good. And let's see where we are in terms of the flight path here toward our destination, or first destination. So we are about 1/3 of the way there. Maybe a little bit shy of 1/3 of the way. From Orly, I think it's, yeah, about 1/3. And let's see how much fuel that we have actually used. Fuel wise, where's my fuel gauge? Do I have a fuel gauge? I don't see the fuel gauge. Where is this fuel gauge? What's this middle control thingy? Okay, do not touch screen. Okay, I'm touching screen. Communication 1, 2. Combien.
Compine approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 4 miles southwest of Lima Foxtrot 1,500 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Compine approach. Squawk 3247.
Squawk 3247, acknowledge.
Squawk 3247 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 3 miles southwest of Lima Foxtrot 1,600 feet. Altimeter 30.10.
Roger, Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Still don't understand how to interpret this, but we tried to set the altitude towards 160. No, not 160, sorry, 1600. And then LC mode. Says the altimeter is 30.10. That's the barometer. Altitude is getting towards what? 1600. Altimeter says 3010. I believe that's the barometer, but I don't know what it does exactly. So let me just adjust it. Where's the barometer setting? Receiver, altitude. Yeah, I think this is meter pressure. I'll make it 10. I think I get it. So, hold on, let's go make this. If I were to understand, this is my total guess. So the tower actually tells me the altitude that I'm flying at and the barometer that I need to use. But I guess the barometer changes. So although my plane, it was showing that I was flying at 1500, it was actually 1600 feet I was flying at. but my plane didn't show it correctly because of the wrong barometer. That's how I am interpreting this, but we'll see. I mean, we can test it next time as well. Look at the map again.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day.
I'll reach out to Paris Center.
Going
Thank
to
you.
126.475 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Paris.
Paris Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 1,600 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Paris Center altimeter 30.09er. Continue as planned.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue as planned. Thank you. Wonder what this red button is. Display backup. Select reverse mode. Backup camera whenever under the parking. Let's see. Once we land it, let's test it out. I don't know. Whenever you see something like a red button out of everything else like being black, you just wanna press it and see what it does. But that's just the nature of human beings. Let's see what else. Here's some of the other buttons. Brake, cannot do anything about it. Is the fuel gauge supposed to be here somewhere? Insert map. Okay, I can insert a map here too as well. I did HSI map. I don't know what this is. What did it do? That combines everything, but I wanna be aligned to or get used to the initial default screen first before I mess around. That's that. This map off. Back. What else? Let's PFD out. Ring. Just change the color code. Okay. BT. Isn't this like what Ford has there for their performance lines? Is this like a super vehicle team or something? Something cheesy name? I think so. Or Chevy. DME at 110.5. I don't know what 110.5. On navigation, is this where we are actually heading at? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's the radio frequency. The wind option 2. Like it. I want to keep this thing on.
KLM 1677 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 380 generic. Report them in sight. Speedbird 256 traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight.
PS.
KLM 1677 contact Paris Center on 125.7. Good day. Speedbird 256 has a generic in sight. 25.7 for KLM 1677.
Changing anything? Oh, here. It's changing it here. Oh, it's changing the barometer. HPA, is this like a hectopascal or something? I just need to look at my science book again. Whatever, standard barometer. What did I do? What did it do? It's changing it. I don't know, miss it. Yeah. Get the out. CDI. I'll keep it at GPS. It's DME.
Paris Center, Iberia tree 268 is passing flight level tree.
XPDR.
Descending 10,000 feet. Iberia tree 268 Paris Center, continue as planned. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, reset transponder. Squawk tree 247.
Identify. And
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, your transponder appears inoperative or malfunctioning. Reset squawk tree 247.
uh-oh. Transponder appears inoperative. How do I reset?
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, verify squawking tree 247. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha ATC, services terminated. Good day.
Oh.
Camp Rye approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 4 miles east of Lima Foxtrot Alpha Quebec 1,600 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Camp Rye approach. Squawk 6374.
I didn't understand what squawk is, but just got reassigned.
Squawk 6374 Cessna
Near
Golf Sierra
tower.
Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 5 miles east of Lima Foxtrot Alpha Quebec 1,500 feet. Altimeter tree 0.12.
Okay.
Roger, Cessna
Acknowledge.
Golf Sierra Alpha.
So it's saying I'm flying at the the 1500. I'm gonna start the timer. Heading into the right direction. Let's check the map. Almost there. But I still cannot find my fuel gauge. PM. Oh, here's the fuel. Never mind. Fuel, yeah, getting there. options. I should be able to make it there, but I think I may need to land it and then refuel there. Okay, so that's the plan. Should be on my nearest airport list. So nav, because I mean it's not following this path. Jeez. Somehow turned off, so I just turned back on my GPS so it can correct the route. So if you see it now, I'm aligned to the airport where it's trying to align it. And let's just take a look at it from outside. It's auto correcting it. So right now we're in the hills. Not the hills, sorry, plains. Country town, countryside. I don't know which country this is. I'll just look at which country on my phone. The country right over channel. I think that should still be Paris, but right by Belgian border. Map again, it's correcting itself, yep. And in terms of the airport, I think the closest one is LFQQ. I'm gonna go to Heathrow. Maybe getting short in fuel. 6%. Which one is Heathrow? EGLL, EGLF, EGKK. Oh, I think that's the country border. If you see the line here, see all these lines, I think this area is like Belgium, and south of that's France. Well, given that I'm getting close to LFQQ, I'm just gonna request the stop. LFQQ, where's LFQQ? QD. AQ plus QL. I don't see it. Is that the airport? I think that's an airport. QD. I don't really see those airports around here. Oh, maybe fire to zoom in. Oh, here. Les Queen, LFQQ. Request.
Tower
landing.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 24 miles south 1,600 feet with Charlie to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Lille Tower.
I got the clearance.
Altimeter
The weather is kind of getting
Enter left traffic runway 26.
knowledge.
Make left
Okay.
down runway 26 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Just in case. Actually, when you
Lille
ask the
Tower
airport
Cessna
direction, it
Alpha
should be
Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
north,
Alpha
but
is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha Airport is 12 o'clock, 22 miles.
miles. Okay. Pattern entry, I see it. We do. So this is going to be a pattern entry. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to set my altitude lower so I can be ready for the pattern entry on 1200. And then set the speed, use it gradually. That's 300. So what it does is that if I were to set the vertical speed on, and if I have the target altitude set, then it will decrease the based on the rate that I defined, which is the minus 300 feet. I don't know whether that's feet per second or feet per minute, but it's gonna start reducing it based on that rate until it hits the target altitude. And FLC, I forgot what it stands for, but it works in a little bit different way. And it you kind of set the maximum speed while you're making the altitude change. So it's slightly different. I mean, the VS is pretty much setting the vertical speed. You can define which rate you want the vertical speed to fall or increase. And FLC, the vertical speed, you kind of set it, and then you just work the other things around. So getting to the same results, but in a different fashion. And if I just see this, VY is pretty much the ideal speed for the vertical, like the Y-axis change speed. So 74 knots. This is a good speed to change Y-axis up and down. X-axis 62 knots. That's what I read, but there's still more to understand. But at least I'm getting the high-level understanding. So now I'm at my target altitude of 1200, which should align to the pattern entry. 14 knots away. Should be around what, miles. And I'm gonna reduce the throttle. Well, let me just use that node and see if I can make a full understanding. Let me use the FLC. That's at the FLC, I think, because I'm at the target altitude. But let me reduce the throttle a bit.
Charlie 1600 Zulu. Flight 271 at 1-9er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 1
Overcast.
2.10. Altimeter 30.06.
Throttle.
ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26.
I want my entry speed to be around 85.
All aircraft read back home short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Report information Delta 1600 Zulu. Flight 271 at 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 19er. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.06. ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instruction.
Tower. The fuel is down to like almost 22%. So I think we're, again, I always say should have just filled it up 100% before I took off, but I mean this is the fun of it. It seems like my airspeed is somehow set. Hold on, let's go back. Oh, I think it's actually setting my airspeed in this manner. To go down a little bit more. Getting close. Almost there. My target airspeed to 85. Almost getting there. '88, '87. This is the speed. Did it set it? Yeah, 83. Set it 83, but it doesn't show it here.
Flight 271 at 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,000.
Okay. So once I get to the the entry point, I'm gonna turn off the autopilot and then try to land it manually. Down to 21%. I'm in the countryside, upper north countryside of France, trying to land at this airport. I don't even know what they're called. Lille or Lille Tower or Lille. I'll land here, refuel, take off again, and then cross the Dover Channel. And the target airport is Heathrow. Close. It's picking up speed.
Lille Airport information Delta 1600 Zulu. Flight 271 at 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature
50%.
2.10. Altimeter 30.06. ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact.
Oh man.
You have Delta.
Even my controller, the power went out because I've been just messing around with my keyboard and wasn't really touching the yoke or anything.
Visibility
So,
6.
let's turn it on again.
Condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 19er.
It's been already more than about an hour and a half since I took off from Orly.
ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing
Always keep in
runway
mind, it takes me about 30 minutes to take off from cold start. But this time, I'll try to make it quick here. Okay, I'm going to turn off the autopilot. So, autopilot
Flight 271 at
off.
19er. Visibility 6.
Off.
Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast.
The
Temperature
runway is
19er.
there.
2.10. Altimeter 30.06. ILS X-ray runway 26 in use.
Down 10
Landing
degrees.
and departing runway 26.
Down 10
VFR
degrees.
aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller
Alright,
on
the
initial
weather doesn't
contact.
look
You
good.
have Delta. Lille Airport information Delta 1600 Zulu. Flight 271 at 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 19er. 2.10. Altimeter 30.06. ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have
It's
Delta.
really windy. If I'm going straight, but I mean, if you see my plane, it's not aligned.
Flight 271 at 19er. Visibility
I was getting hit when the wind coming from the left side.
feet overcast. Temperature 19er. 2.10. Altimeter 30.06. ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26. VFR aircraft say direction of
Make
flight.
a left turn.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Delta.
Where's the runway? I don't see the runway.
Lille Airport information Delta 1600 Zulu. Flight 271 at 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet overcast. Temperature 19er.
The runway? Hopefully, I mean, I'm going to the right airport.
ILS X-ray runway
Because
26 in use.
I was telling this earlier, like with some of the other sessions, earlier sessions that I had. But like, if you go to Texas, if you fly over Texas, there's a lot of airports. But actually, those are like single runways on the farm. So it may not have all the amenities, like repair shops or the refuels or anything. So if I land, I mean, if I'm running low on fuel and land at one of those like the strips, I may not be able to get all the service that I need and just maybe need to just cancel my flight. So hopefully it's not the case here. It's like the last stop before, like if you take long highways, I mean they usually have those last stop gas stations. I mean, it feels like this airport is like something like this before you cross the channel. So let's see. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully, I mean, this is the right airport. So I'm turning off the throttle because I'm still way too fast.
2.10. Altimeter tree 0.06. ILS X-ray runway 26 in use. Landing and departing runway 26. VFR aircraft, say direction.
Fast, still fast. This is the
500.
crap. I have to put my landing gear. Okay, it's coming down. The gear has been deployed.
Gears down for
Gear
runway
line.
landing.
Gear has been down. Yeah, make a stop. Whoa. Get off. Whoa, almost flipped it. I think it was too fast. Still. Contact the ground. Let's get back onto the runway. No, it was a rough. Request taxi to
Lille
fuel.
ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha request taxi to fuel.
Good.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, taxi to fuel.
This is the last stop. Okay, perfect. Exit to fuel. Somehow landed. It was a rough. I mean, it was a good landing, but yeah, once I touched down, there. I mean, the
Sierra Alpha, did you copy?
yeah, I don't have an
Lille
option
ground,
to
Cessna
acknowledge.
Golf Sierra Alpha, say again.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, taxi to fuel.
I will. Seems like it's buggy. Say it
Lille
again.
ground, Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, say again.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, taxi to fuel.
Taxiing to fuel right now. Doesn't have the option for me to acknowledge. Hopefully I'll be able to refuel here. Otherwise I'll be screwed.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, acknowledge last transmission.
I'm not able to say it.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, did you hear my last transmission?
I did, but I cannot really respond back to you.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha ATC, services terminated. Good day.
Okay, now. The fuel station. Perfect. Self-service. Okay, max it up. I don't have to wait. I mean, this is awesome. Over capacity. A little bit up, down. 97%. Okay, good. And take off to east. Oh, sorry, west.
Lille ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha with Delta request taxi to
Okay.
active west departure.
Restroom break. in real time too. I'm gonna put my microphone on mute.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 26 using taxiway Victor 2 Papa 2 Tango 2. Contact tower on 118.5. Fire when ready.
Okay, restroom break over.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, is that something? Yep, roger that.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 using taxiway Victor 2 Papa 2 Tango 2 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, time to take off. Let's go from here. I may need to request a guys to push me.
Lille ground
Pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha requesting pushback.
Lille ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha. No pushback tug is available to answer your request.
What the hell? Then I guess I need to do it on my own. Turn. I don't really hit that. Okay. Let's say I didn't hit it. Weather looks before we go, let's just do this calculation. Look at the map a bit. Let me just take off first and then try to figure out. I need to head east. First of all, I'm just gonna preset my heading to let's see. Preset my heading. Head west. Why am I keep saying east? 270. Here's my plan. Once I get off, and once I get to the right altitude, around 200. Yeah, once I take off, I'll just put the autopilot on and put the heading, which already preset to 270, which is the west. So I'm gonna head that way and then set the altitude hold, so I can get to the cruising altitude. And then I'm going to look into the map and set the navigation again. So hold on, how do I clear off the navigation? Option. clear this line, but take off first, and then we'll just go from there. I mean, this is a small airport. I don't have to like take forever just to find the runway and take off. Yeah. Whenever I was touching down to this airport, I thought I was, at the right speed, but the plane almost flipped to the one side. So that's why I had to run off the runway to correct myself. If I overcorrected it, I may have just crashed the plane again. I don't know, it seems like this is harder than the Cessna 152. I don't know whether this is because of the float. I don't really have that much of a wiggle room to do the flares, maybe. But that's what it is. I mean, we landed. That's what it matters. Oh, almost 2 hours. Not 2 hours, but 1 hour and 43 minutes in. Almost getting towards 2 hours. Really want to go across the channel, and this is like one of the longer flights. Okay, I'll stop here. What's the clearance?
Lille Airport information. Lille Airport information, Delta 1600 Zulu. Flight 281 at 22. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1,200 feet over cap. Lille Airport information, Delta 160.
Am I? Else. Runway 26. Line first. Okay, request takeoff.
Wheel Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha ready at runway 26 west departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha altimeter tray 0.09 at 22. West departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26.
Thank you. Acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
On my way. I'm gonna take lift off. See the runway down below. A lot of clouds. I see the sun shining through the clouds.
Gears down for runway landing.
I know.
Gears down for runway landing.
Which way am I? Am I
Gears
heading?
down for runway
I'm
landing.
heading west, which is good. Yeah,
Gears
perfect.
down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha continue for west departure.
Gears down for
Sir.
runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
Wheel Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha continue for west departure.
Gears down for runway landing. Gears
Set.
down for runway landing.
Autopilot.
Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
Speed on.
Gears down for runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
Should be to the
Gears down
max.
for runway landing.
Then I'm gonna put the landing gear
Gears down for
up.
runway landing.
And shut
Gears
off
down
that
for runway landing.
lousy advisory. It's the map. Be heading. Oh, need to do the not GPS. Sorry, hold on. I need to do the heading. Heading was set to west. So I had the heading select on. Now you see the little the blue indicator. That's where I set the heading. So if I see the not the navigation, but if I do the heading select, the plane's gonna turn automatically to match the heading. So let me just go back to the map. So now, I mean, I'm heading kind of towards the Dover, the Dover Channel. Maybe I need to adjust the heading a little bit. Maybe from here, not 300, maybe like 285. Let's do 285. So heading, I change it with this one. I'll do 285. So this will make us to go straight to the channel. Maybe I should do 290. Yeah, I should do 290. Yep, I see it. It's gonna go straight across the channel. Now I'm gonna find an airport. Hopefully I can find Heathrow. Where's my nav? Zoom in a bit. Where's the nearest airport? EGLL. I mean, I don't know which one is the major one. I don't know what the airport code is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put the setting for EGLL, for now, and then once we get there, we'll just use the ATC to kind of confirm what that airport it is, and may need to course correct. For now, let me just set it at EGLL. So I'm just gonna grab 2 here. Grab 2.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Lille Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha frequency change.
I can see it from here. It actually shows me the detail. Find Heathrow from here. You could see either EGLL or EGKK. Heathrow? Yes, EGLL, that's Heathrow. So that's where I'm gonna, that's the target destination. Activate, yes. And I'm just gonna set my nav on instead of heading now. Course correcting itself. And now I see I'm going straight from LFQQ Lille or whatever the Lille airport from France all the way to Heathrow, and I'll be crossing the Dover Channel, and that was the intent, and I'm making it happen. Feel great. So now let's cruise and enjoy the view. Weather seems to be a little foggy, but yep, I forgot to put my flaps up. There's my flap lever. Super foggy. Countryside. Turn my camera slowly. Foggy. Not sure what the current time is. Let me just check. What's the current time? I think they're on different time zones. But, London current time. around 6 o'clock, and I think Paris should be what? Paris is like 6:50 now, so they have 1 hour difference. A body of water up in north or up in west. I think that's the horizon. Freaking love it. Autopilot. Yeah, before Autopilot, I mean, I didn't really have time to mess around all the instrument panels because I was busy holding the altitude up, doing the pitch trims, trim down and up in terms of the pitch, holding my yoke, always adjusting my throttle just to keep in the same altitude. But that's pretty much all set, so I can just actually get to learn about the aircraft even better in detail with some time. So I see getting close to the water. When I requested
Lille approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 5 miles northeast of Merville, 1,200 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Lille approach. Squawk 6417.
6417. Always.
Squawk 6417 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 5 miles northeast of Merville 1,100 feet. Altimeter tree 0.09er.
What? It's 1100. Let me adjust the barometer.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha. Did you hear my last
Acknowledge.
transmission?
Yes, I did.
Roger, Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Better. It's getting dark outside. I can feel it. Check. Yeah, I think it's raining. Over the countryside. Cessna. Map. Getting there because no, I think we have a long way to go. It's just how the map is zoomed, but it just looks like we just left all of QQ, so it may take a while until we actually get to the Dover Channel, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. I mean, we have refueled, almost started at the full tank of gas again from the Lille or the Lille airport. And I'm applying full throttle. Not gonna mess around with it. The speed wise, it's good. RPM, not really blowing it up. Perfect. Temperature looks good. Oil pressure looks good. What else? What is this red button? I want to press it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Little switch. I don't know. Look at the sky. Wow. Oh, man. Detailed. I mean, this thing works. Yeah, it's kind of dark outside. I'm just gonna have my floodlight on. Yeah, everybody enjoy the show. hours in, and I bet nobody's going to be watching this apart from me whenever I have a hard time falling asleep. But so far, I mean, yeah, like this game, I'm just enjoying it, just getting to learn about different stuff every day. Okay. So yeah, it's dark. It's dark. So I have my lights on. These air entry, airflow. I'm not gonna mess around. Elevation. Window. Passenger address system. Not doing anything about it, but the cabin speaker. I don't think, I mean, this makes a big difference. It's a small, yeah, I'm the only one who's flying. Listen to that to receiver audio. Let me just see what this does. All the audio's on. Let's see what happens. I think, I mean, this is the button, like whenever you get on a plane, the pilot or the captain actually makes an announcement. So maybe, I'm guessing, you can pre-record the message and then let it play.
Paris Center on 126.475. Good day.
Okay.
126.475 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
There it is. There.
Paris Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 1,200 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Paris. Center altimeter 30.09er. Continue as planned.
Merit is altimeter 3009. Let's check. Yep, 3009. Is that a town? Middle of nowhere? Maybe. Wow, look at the clouds. It looks like it's gonna rain. It is raining up there. Yeah, even the path ahead of us, it doesn't look that good, but we'll see. Map. We're kind of halfway between Lille Airport and Dover Channel. So go there. We should be able to hit the Dover Channel as planned. I don't know whether it's going to show up as a landmark. But we'll see. Let's just get there. It's getting quite boring, but let's take a look at what's out there. I'm destined. It's maybe boring, but I'm gonna finish what I planned. and so far it's been going according to what I planned. So I'm happy. I don't know whether it's a rain. No, I don't really see any. Oh, is that a bit of a drop? No, I don't think this is water. I don't think it's raining, but a lot of moisture in the air. Yes. Yes. Like a flat land. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to reduce the altitude to 1,000 feet and hold the position there. Altitude. So this is like a two-pronged knob. So the outermost, I mean this, we can adjust the altitude in 100 feet increments, and then the outer shell, this lets you adjust the altitude in 1,000s. I just changed the altitude to 1,000, but it's not changing the actual altitude because it's always a factor of the vertical speed. So now I need to tell the machine set the vertical speed, and then maybe I'll just do a slow descent, yeah, and vertical speed down by 100 feet per minute. I can slowly descent without even me knowing. So slow descent, what's good about it is it's not gonna push the engine too much all the way to like a yellow or red all of a sudden. So I don't think it's going to be stressing out the engine, although by descending right now I'm doing the full throttle and it's pushing an engine a little bit, so I'm gonna pull out the throttle like 80%. Still do the descent while not stressing out the engine, because I mean as the flight goes on it picks up speed and it loses the speed on the way, I mean the other way around. By
Paris Center, the 8237 is passing flight level 345, descending 10,000 feet.
With the 8237 Paris Center, continue as planned.
See, I'm still in the green zone in terms of the airspeed. I'm not overspeeding to stress the engine, so which is good. And I'm getting towards my target altitude. What I'm going to do is, I still want to have the speed, so I'm just going to do the full throttle again. Yep, I'm almost there to 1,000. So. Getting near towards the channel. Yeah, weather doesn't look good. I see pockets of sunlight. Wow. Mostly cloudy. Countryside. Hard drives. I don't even know whether I'm saying everything right or not. I'm sure I'm not so bad in terms of pronouncing all the names here. French words. Let home be artists. Artists. Oh, that sounds English. British. Venice. Oh man, it's like mystical body of water. It's a little lake. Funny, they have a little path that's going across this pond / lake. I think it's a lake. Am I getting close? Am I getting close? Yeah, I think I'm almost there. Airport. Oh, I'm not gonna land here. I'm wondering whether I can actually hear the weather forecast from the nearest airport. I'm sure I can. Let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna land. Yeah, I bet these are like a small farmland, farm field. None knows. Not gonna. I'm gonna listen to ATIS.
Airport information, Echo 1700 Zulu. Wind 311 and 19er. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 2,700 feet overcast. Temperature 19er. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.09er. Visual runway tree 1 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 1. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Echo. Atuqua Airport information. Foxtrot 1700 Zulu. Wind 311 and 19er. Visibility 6.
Good enough. Almost there. Should be seeing the body of water pretty soon. Yeah, even my is that a map or radar? It shows that I see the body of water in front of me, so but I'm not really getting a good visibility because of the overcast. Maybe that's water. Guys, this is it. Started from Orly, near Paris. I started from Orly. I flew to the countryside and the French-Belgian border. There was a small airport for refueling. And I'm leaving the continental Europe. This is it. Where the Dover Channel is, but I mean, this is the Dover Channel, but I was wondering whether they even had the underground tunnel. There is one, right? Connecting France to UK. That thing. Oh, not landing. Okay, guys, this is the Dover Channel. Maybe a whole bunch of nothing for a while, but hopefully, I mean, this is a short channel. Nothing but the water, but we made it. Otherwise, yeah, we're good on fuel. Like, used a little bit less than 1/3 of a tank. I think I should be able to make it without any problem. Good thing that we topped it up at LFQQ or the Lille airport. Given that this is like we may need to fly over the water for a while. I'm just trying. Hopefully this thing doesn't really messes it up. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the autopilot, but try to fly close to the sea level, but not at the sea level. Maybe 200 feet above. Now, and then velocity. On, down. No, it's gonna do it slow. Let's see. I don't even see a fishing boat or anything. But slowly descending. 100 feet per minute. Make it a little bit quicker, maybe 200 feet per minute.
Paris Center, Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha, cancel flight following.
Okay, I'm in the no zone.
Alpha Paris Center, cancellation received. Hold 7000. Frequency change approved.
Paris Center, Cessna Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf, Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk, 7 miles northwest of Lima Foxtrot, India Sierra, 800 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf, Sierra Alpha Paris Center. Squawk 2734.
Squawk 2734, Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha radar contact 8 miles northwest of Lima Foxtrot, India Sierra, 700 feet. Altimeter tree 0.09er.
Yep. Altimeter set correct.
Roger, Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha.
Set the altitude at 100 feet above sea level. Well, I mean, good thing is I have the floats, so it's not like even if I touch the water surface, I'm not going to crash. And I'm gonna just make it a little bit quicker. 300 feet.
Cessna Golf
Looks like-
Sierra Alpha contact London Center on 118.475.
I guess I'm getting close to London, so changing the frequency again.
118.475 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha. London Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 400 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha London Center altimeter trace 0.09 or continuous planned.
Okay, 300 feet. Equal speed. 200 per minute, 200 feet per minute. Descent. See, wow, I'm getting really close to the water. No, what did I do? Did
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha contact approach on 120.705. Good day.
And I will do it.
Going to
Acknowledge.
120.705 Cessna Golf
Autopilot still
Sierra
on, right?
Alpha.
Okay. Yeah, because I was touching my yoke, I just wanted to change the camera angle, but instead I was messing up. I mean, I touched my yoke, so I was wondering whether my autopilot got cancelled. So I'm at 100 feet above the sea level. Tempted to make it even do the autopilot at the 0 feet above the water, but given that I already came this far, I don't want to risk it. So I'll just keep it at this altitude, 100 feet, and then I'll set my throttle to the max again. So at least, I mean, I doubt I'll have anything on the way in terms of any objectives, but in case, I mean, let's say if they have a like random fishing boat object out in the water, at least I'll be able to clear it if I just set my cruising altitude to 100 feet instead of 0 feet. Let's continue on like this until we hit the land, and as soon as I hit the land, I think I need to course correct, so to raise the altitude.
Approach Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha cancel flight following.
And I think it's like what's going on, but I've been just messing around with my keyboard to change the key. Maybe I mean I press the key. And I requested flight following again.
X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 10 miles southeast of Echo Golf Zulu Mike 100 feet. Request
That's the
flight
land. I
following.
see the land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha approach.
Is that the land? I think so.
Squawk
7444.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 10 miles southeast of Echo Golf Zulu Mike 100 feet. Altimeter 30.11.
Roger Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
To 77%. Yeah, see the land. Let me check my map again. Oh yeah, even my screen shows a tip of the the British islands or whatever you call it. And yeah, I'm getting close. What I'm gonna do, I think I need to slowly adjust my altitude. Set initial climb to 1,000 feet altitude. I'm going to use this one, FSC, instead of the velocity. Y-axis 74 knots. What I'm going to do is FLC mode on, and then target speed to 74, so I can match the V. No. Match the vertical axis, or the y-axis velocity to 74 knots. I think this is the ideal climbing speed, I think, based on what I understood. So I will match this. Tip of the land here, and maybe I'll just raise it to 1200. Yep, we almost crossed the channel. Now I'm in 2.5 hours in for my for the current streaming session. I can end this session by in 3 hours. But let's see. Should be something a lot of game this morning. This is the thing. Once I started, especially this game, let's continue on. I mean, it's not like the game requires a lot of reflexes. Well, I mean, it does. You want to do some tricky shit, tricky things, but in general, I mean, it's just like learning how to fly a plane while looking into the scenery and stuff. So I like. I made it. Up here. I made it. We made it. Welcome to UK, guys. Welcome to UK. It's so foggy. Super foggy. You're nearby like London, it should be, but I don't know how close the airport is from the downtown London. But man, this is super foggy. I cannot really see a thing. This thing changes as we get close to the as we get close to London. let us cruise along. I think it's gonna take a while until we get there, so.
Sierra Alpha, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Going to 118.475 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha. London Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 1,200 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha London Center altimeter 30.13 continue as planned. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Gatwick approach on 126.825. Good day.
126.825 for Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha. Gatwick approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 1,200 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Gatwick approach altimeter 30.13 continue as planned. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, contact Biggin approach on 129.405. Good day.
Going to 129.405 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha. Beacon approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 1,200 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha, make an approach altimeter 30.13 continue as planned.
Okay, I'm back. I was eating some snack. Oh, that's getting wrong. My back hurts too. Let's see. Where are we? Still a bit of a way to go. But getting there. We're destined. I'm gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen. Oh, let's stand up a bit. Yeah. Maybe let's get my mini stepper. Rather than just keep sitting, I think it might be better. Get some exercise done. Well, at least this part of the country kind of cleared up. But up ahead, see, maybe even that's the rain clouds. in the rain, fog. We'll see. Long way. The Big Bang, Buckingham Palace. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Hopefully it's not as foggy whenever we get to London. To go. Haverham or Heverham. It looks like the countryside of the UK now. Like we're just at the countryside of France, but now we're at the countryside of UK. There aren't that many, aren't that much of a difference in farmland. There's a farmland. See random houses here and there, but bunch of field. In general, I mean, one big difference is like UK side. Maybe it's because it's an island, but it's like super foggy and super overcast everywhere in general. It's because it's close to the coast. Lots of land. I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be a soccer field. I don't know. I see a tennis court. I see a pool there too. Nice little houses in the middle of nowhere. Those farmhouses. Shoreham. Let's see. Where are we? Are still on. Good. I work my visors. A lot of it's down anyways. Let's see. Get outside. Fields. That UK was kind of hilly. Maybe I mean. upper northern parts of UK, like Scotland. Maybe that's the hilly part, but so far this has been a flat land. Flat piece of land. Hills whatsoever. Close. Okay, I'm doing the smart point of interest, but maybe it's directly behind me. There's a point at. What's that? Hazelwood. Airport. Big one hill. Screen. We're getting close, but it seems like still endless farmland and fields. Oh yeah, it's getting dark there. Yeah, the sun is about to set. Man, I had the same thing yesterday. Like, I think I was flying around Paris around the same time yesterday, and it's kind of getting dark. A lot of clouds. Let's see London. Maybe, I mean, by the time we get there, we may be able to see the night scenery, not the daytime one, but hopefully they have a lot of lights. The sun's still up, but it's going down. I think it's 8 p.m. I think in London now. Almost there, almost. I see buildings. I see buildings. Old buildings here and there. Is this London? No, I don't think so. But yeah. What are those, like tall buildings in the middle of nowhere? Wow, it's a lot of houses. I guess the good thing about UK is that in comparison to the US, thousands. Seems like there's a lot of greeneries, but maybe, I mean, yeah, maybe because we're still at the countryside. But let's see. Okay, I'm seeing something. The buildings. Polygon. Crystal Palace. Finally, we're out of the countryside and seeing some build-up area. I mean, we're in the build-up area. Let's see, maybe 2, 3. towers. This is not London. We're getting close. It's a little cars moving. Houses popping up here and there. All time. Just ignore it. It looks like the downtown of something. I see some tall buildings there. What is the area? Chatham Hill. Lawn Tennis Club Center Court. Must be a popular place. See it as a place of interest. All year. Oh, finally, we're getting really close. Now Heathrow approach. Nose and hand off.
120.4 for Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Finally, this is my final destination for today. But I'll try to mess around in the London area.
Heathrow approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
Try to
Alpha
hit the tourist destination of the tourist destinations. But right now, it's been 3 hours since I started streaming. So we started from Orly Airport in Paris, in France, which is nearby Paris. It's like a little south of Paris downtown. So we started from there, and then we flew up north, almost to the border of Belgium, and we stopped by at this one small airport called Lille or Lille, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It was right by the Belgian border, and it was also close to the coast. So from there we refueled, and then we flew off, and we flew across the Dover Channel, and now we're getting close to Heathrow, our final destination. Altimeter 30.15. So let's see what's an altimeter setting. Just move here a little bit. Yeah, we're almost there. I think that's London. Hold on.
Emirates tree traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 1,200 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha traffic is 4 o'clock, 4 miles at 3,100 feet generic. Report them in sight.
$4
Emirates tree have the traffic.
I don't see it. It's way too cloudy.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha don't have the traffic.
It's London? Is that the Thames River? I'm gonna disengage the autopilot. I think that's the Heathrow airport. So, assuming this is the London is nearby Heathrow. I'm just gonna fly around and see Royal Botanical Garden. So, also, Hartswood. So, I'm gonna disengage autopilot and not mess around. Autopilot disabled. Sunbury on Thames. Because that should be whatever the body of water that's connecting to that area should be Thames. I mean, that's the Thames River. We always follow the Thames River, but the question is, to which way? Where's the, where are all the palace and everything? That's Thames River. Follow. This way. That way. Just follow that way. Hampton Court Palace. Hampton Wick. That's Heathrow Airport, I think. This is the built-up area. Descend a bit. Wow. Nice palace. Well, I don't think this is the Buckingham Palace, but it's really nice. Assuming this is Thames River, I'm just gonna keep following it, and hopefully I'll be able to hit like Parliament and everything. Something like, yeah, the point of interest should pop up, but maybe this is a big river. Let's just keep following it.
Heathrow approach Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, cancel flight following.
Wrong key.
Sierra Alpha Heathrow approach cancellation received. Squawk 7000.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 7 miles southeast of Heathrow 1,000 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Heathrow approach. Squawk tree 444.
444. Acknowledge.
Tower on 118 decimal flight 05 Emirates tree.
Squawk tree 444 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 7 miles southeast of Heathrow 800 feet. Altimeter tree 0 decimal
Twickenham
15.
Stadium.
Roger, Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
London. Mechanical party. Long river. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna saying something. Long flight. I'm getting really tired now. I mean, yeah, this is London. Well, it's nearby Heathrow. I don't even know where London is, but I'll just keep following Thames River, assuming this is the Thames River. Just want to see some of the big tourist attractions, like that Parliament, Buckingham Palace, but I don't know where that is. So that's Heathrow. This is Thames. I see a tall thing sticking out. Is that the... this river just like runs and
Cessna
runs.
Golf Sierra Alpha contact Northolt approach on 126.45.
Man, I'm getting...
Going to 126.45 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Royal Botanical Garden.
Northolt approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 800 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Northolt
Garden,
approach altimeter
Q
30
Garden.
decimal 15 continue as planned.
What is that dome structure there? This river just goes on and on and on. Maybe that's it. Where I see the tall buildings. I mean, like other tall buildings. The horizon. That's the only area with a lot of skyscrapers. So I'm assuming that's the London. So instead of following the river, windy river, I'm just gonna fly straight and see what's out there. If my guess is right, that's like downtown West Kensington. Bridge. Water kind of winds around the city. Yeah, this is something that I never knew. I thought like the Thames River is like a one piece, like straight river that runs like east and west, but it's really long and winding. That's right. That's Buckingham Palace. So At least, I mean, it's not that, it's a little bit overcast, but at least visibility is good. And it's not dark yet, so you can still check it out. Oh, and we're in London, it's not raining, so at least that's a good news. Westminster. Fly a little bit low. Bridge. If you're looking at West London, I see Paris Orly as well. What is this? This is Buckingham Palace. Let's go check it out.
Good day. 129.405 for Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
I'm sure it's popping up. Oh wow. Circular driveway with a water fountain. That's my dream. So yeah, that's really nice. St. James's Palace. That's Buckingham Palace. Westminster. It's the Paris Orly. London Eye. Yeah, that's the name of it. London Eye. Now lights are coming up. I think they're getting dark. Oh, that's the Parliament. This is the Palace of Westminster. Is that the name? I thought that was, oh, maybe not. Salt Bridge. A lot of towers. This is a new one. It's not an old one. Where's the Big Ben? Looks kind of weird. Texture, low quality. It got finally too low. Castle, a lot of castles. Of Westminster. This is like what the V from Vendetta. Oh, that's Big Ben. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Nice. This is London. Very looking buildings. St. Paul's Cathedral, and that this is the financial hub. We're looking building the Shard. That's the London Gate Bridge. Tower Bridge, Tower Bridge.
500.
Oh, it's Tower Bridge. Yeah, I was tempted to go in between, but at the same time, I didn't want to crash it.
500.
I'm going to turn around and try to land on the water. go nearby. Or maybe I may be able to go underneath it. I cannot.
500.
That is a lot of like named buildings out here. Okay, I'm gonna put London down. 9 degrees. I'm gonna quiet in.
Beacon approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 500 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Beacon approach altimeter 30.18 continue as planned.
This is not my final destination, but I just landed for now. Peaceful. Sure seems to be a bit off, but yeah. Not bad, not bad. I think we have seen the most of the downtown London, including the palace. We saw the palace of Westminster, so the Big Ben, so the Tower Bridge. So as a finale, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take off from the water again. Hopefully, I don't crash it. And then we are going to go to the Heathrow and then land there, and then park, call it done for the day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throttle. There, that's the Tower Bridge. Okay, 55. Okay, I'm taking off. What? Oh, jeez. See, I mean, yeah, like, I was tempted to do it, and I did it, and then I crashed it. I think, I mean, there's something wrong with this aircraft. I think the game is actually recognizing the size of this aircraft bigger than what it seems to be, what it is. I mean, what it really is. So I think it was clear. I didn't really hit anything, but I ended up crashing it. So Oh man. Oh, almost had it. But I guess it is what it is. I mean, I think finally I got to use the Autopilot, the Garmin G1000 that is built into Cessna 172. Yeah, I hope I was able to land at Heathrow and just call it done. But it is what it is. I crashed it. So one lesson is, I mean, since yesterday, I was trying to do some stunts with the Cessna 172. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. I mean, yeah, that's it for today, I think. I don't think anybody's really watching it, but if you ever happen to be watching this, I mean, thanks for watching, and I'll post another video sometime next week, I guess. Thanks. Bye.